One look at these beautiful eyes, and you're sure to fall in love with Bailey here. Amy Buttram from HART Volunteer, or she's a HART Volunteer Coordinator. She's back with us to introduce us to Bailey.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Bailey. Amy, tell me about Bailey's story.
Absolutely. So Bailey came to us actually from Danville. She was found wandering around at the time because you can kind of see she has some little unique markings up here on her head. We don't know where those came from, so we're not sure what happened, but someone did find her wandering around in Danville. A wonderful person that is in Danville that kind of runs the Lost and Found pages, and she also does like a food pantry for the dogs and cats. She heard about Bailey and said, you know, what can we do to help? So she arranged to get a foster care for her, temporary though, and then asked if we could take her once everything kind of settled down. So HART ended up agreeing to take Miss Bailey, and it has been just absolute pure love ever since.
I was going to say, she is a lover, and I see she has her special Adopt Me leash on.
Yes, absolutely.
She is looking for her forever home.
Yes, she is definitely looking for a forever home. So we have done some dog testing with her. She's been great with dogs her size, larger dogs, smaller dogs. Cats, not so much. So we are going to require a house without cats. But she thinks that every single human is her best friend. We were doing a little bit of walking before we came in the studio today, and she saw two girls across the street at the library, and she's like, hi, why aren't you coming over here to pet me?
She's everybody's friend.
Absolutely. Now, she wasn't barking or going after or wanting to be near him. It was just like you could see in her eyes, like, I see people, and they have hands, and they could pet me.
Oh, hi there. Hi there. And I mean, look at this.
Yes, yes.
A bundle of love.
Yes, yes, she is. and a little hairy too. So you might want to check those deals for like a Roomba if she ends up if you decide to take.
But you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this right now because I now have the expertise. She has good smelling breath.
Yes, she does. She does.
Her breath does not stink.
Yes. You do, and she did great with the bath. She's had a bath today, and she did wonderful with it. So
she's wearing her best bow tie.
Absolutely,
I love it.
absolutely. So yes.
So she is ready to go home. What is that process like? What can people do if they see Bailey here, they want to bring her home, get her a forever home? What do they do?
Absolutely. So easiest way is to go to our website, which is hartshelter.org, and that is HART. Go online and fill out the application. Once that's received to us, you know, we are on all volunteer organizations, so we do ask that you give us a little bit of time to go through everything. But generally, we're going to do it if you've had animals before. We'll do a vet check. We also do a personal reference check. So make sure you tell your personal references, hey, HART's going to be contacting you. That kind of helps streamline the event. And then once you decide, everyone decides, hey, this is the right home for her, we'll have you come in and meet her. And also, if you have any other dogs in the house, we do require a meet and greet with those dogs.
Make sure everybody gets along.
Exactly, exactly. Absolutely. You know, personalities have got to jive. Everyone's got to be happy. So, yes.
That's awesome. Well, we only have a couple minutes, or we only have a couple seconds left here.
Right, yes.
But I do want to hear, you guys just had your steak and bake sale.
Yes,
How'd
we
that
did.
go?
You know, it went really well. We raised over $600. First time we've ever had it on a Saturday night. So that, I kind of enjoyed that a little bit better. Just because I'm not rushing back and forth everywhere. But it was wonderful. We really love Kirby Foods. They're great supporters of multiple organizations in town, letting us use their charcoal grill and just setting up. And the bake sale items were really, really good. One of the dogs I brought previously, Dante, he was helping sample the Rice Krispie treats I made previously before we went to the bake sale. So he said they were delicious.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Yes.
Well, and I think it's important to point out that you guys were doing that to raise money for HART.
Yes.
You guys are a volunteer and donation-funded organization.
Yes.
So, you know, even if you are not able to bring Bailey home, you can still support what HART is doing with a donation. You can volunteer. You can even drop off some supplies. If you want to learn more about adopting Bailey or how to donate, you can go over to our website at ciLiving.tv after today's show.